Hi everyone, Sheila Tillich here for In the Moment. What I want to talk to you today is about grief, stress, and changes. I've gone through a lot of changes in my life and also a lot of stress because of those changes. And today I look at them as opportunities for growth. And the grief that I've gone through is about me understanding how much love there is out there and how much love that I was given by my family, and also all of the people that I know that have passed over, and I grieve them because I love them and I still love them. I come from a family of 10, and I'm actually number 6 out of 8 kids, and they are all gone. I'm the only one left. And last year, 2023, I lost my last sibling. But also within that time, within a 3-month time, I lost 3 members of my family. My actually sister-in-law, my sister, and also my son's partner, who is the mother of my 6th grandchild. So I know a little bit about grief and how it affects my life and how I live my life. You've got to love, and you have to forgive, and you have to just remember why you are here in those relationships, all of them, even the relationships of friends that you have known that have passed on, and then how you live your life. Here in America right now, we're going through a lot of changes, political changes, and there's going to be a lot of people that are dealing with the stress from it. I know I am, mostly from knowing how important the future is and how I live my life. And I come from love and compassion, but sometimes I get very angry and I come out of my character as far as the pain that I have down inside, and from all the stress that I endure in life, which we all do, right? But during this time in America, so many people, no matter what side you choose in the actual political arena, you're always going to have stress, and it's how you deal with it. And you can stay stuck in the stress and things didn't turn out the way that you want them, or you can actually grow from all that stress and also with all the changes that you might need to make in your life. So I'm pretty much an expert at that. I know how to do that. And I don't do it perfectly. Nobody does. But what I do know is that I chose the family. My soul chose the family that I had to learn all different things of forgiveness, of compassion, and really what is a true meaning of love. And I've had to deal with a lot of issues in my tissues that were stuck from pain and the stress involved in that pain. In other words, all the things that I had to go through to get to where I'm at now. So when we apply that to what's going on in humanity today and the changes, we have a great new news of we can have a different future if we choose. If we look at life from the perspective of growth, and changes are good because it helps you move on and learn new things, learn new behaviors, learn new likes, or remember things that you always dreamt of that you didn't think you would be able to do. But the changes that you can have is look at things differently. And your changes is all about choice. You can live in the stress and the grief and the what ifs instead of, okay, I'm going to take that lemon that situation and make lemonade out of it. So you can change the situations in your life. And many people don't realize that they have a choice. You have a choice of changing the way you think, the way you behave, the programming that you always had, or things that you always thought was the most important thing to you, your integrity. And it is about integrity. It's also about it's okay if you change a different direction in your life. So as we go forward in life, I know for me, many changes are going to happen. And I actually look forward to those changes because I know that I can choose to be in a positive frame of mind or think differently than the way I thought before so that I can do things differently and have more joy, to have more peace in my life, and more compassionate, first of all, for myself. And when I make mistakes, I laugh at myself because you have to make mistakes to learn you don't want to go down that road. I don't want to do that anymore. So then you got to take action. And that's what I've had to do. I go back to grief and the stressors in my life. I am the only one left of my family. But I also know that I have a lot to give. And I also know that they are standing right beside me. That the love of my family and all the people that I've known never goes away. They are still there. The love that I have in my heart and the compassion that I have in my heart and the things that I want to do in my life. I'm very gifted. And so are you. I have intuition that I've always known that was part of my God source. Is that, my helpers that were around me. And I've been the angel lady. I believed in angels. I've been able to see and talk to them since I was a child. But I never embraced that ability until I went through a lot of challenges and oppositions in my life. Lots of obstacles. But through all that, I was able to grow and have more peace in my life. And know that I am here on purpose and that I have a mission. A mission to live my life in truth, to state that I don't do it perfectly and I don't have to, thank goodness, and that I can love myself no matter what. And I can have compassion for myself of things that I felt that I didn't stand up to or live, my highest regards that I could have. But I also know that they were actually building blocks of who I am and why I'm here. So today, the ones that I have lost, all of them, especially close friends and close families, is that I do go inside and I listen to my God source. And my God source is part of my family, is my soul family. And I do know I've had relationships with my soul family or my family members that have been part of my life for many, many lifetimes. Now, some people don't believe in lifetimes, but I do. And you might too. You might have an inkling that you know something, or you know somebody and you don't know how you know them, but you feel an attraction towards them. So that is more of my or your energy field picking up on something that you resonate with. In other words, you know it, you don't know how you do it. But that's also your intuition and your abilities that was God given to you. And that's how I know I'm connected to God. My God source, whoever it is. A lot of people, come from a religious background. I did. And I also grew from that and learned about other denominations and religious orders and ethnic groups. and started making my own decisions about what works for me. And some things don't. But what I do, when I learn about them, I take what I need and I leave the rest, and I don't challenge other people. That has given me peace. Today, I am a very wise woman. I connect with my soul on a daily basis. I connect with my loved ones that have crossed over. And I will share with you, the last couple months has been really expansive for me, especially on the political arena, which I've never been a political person. And my family were very political, very patriotic, democratic. My father, in the World War II, and all those things during that time frame, I was brought up. I was brought up in the 60s. I was brought up in the 50s. I was born in the 50s. So the patriotism I have and the love that I have as a human being, what am I here for? What is my role? And how can I live my life filled with joy? So each and every day, I try to keep the focus on what I can do to feel that joy inside. I try to stay away from the negativity. In other words, I don't need to go down that road, that rabbit hole. Today I'm a recovery metaphysician, which means I help people get unstuck from anything and everything. And a lot of people don't realize it's stress and grief and control and pain and mostly fear. The fear of change. So I'm here today to tell you that it's okay to grieve. It's okay to have stress in your life. And it's okay to do different. Just because you were programmed to do a certain way, it might not serve you anymore. It might not resonate with you anymore, which means more of the energy, what you're feeling. And many of us are feeling that energy right now. So, my gift today for you is not to beat yourself up. It's okay if you make a mistake. And it's also okay to change the direction in your life, to make different choices in your life. Because we are important. Each and every one of us are important. And we can make so much difference in the world by coming from love and compassion and joy. So, I will leave you with that. Stay in the love, the compassion, and the energy of joy today. So think of the things that you're grateful for and thankful for, and move forward in your life. All right? Have an amazing day. It's what you make it.